Hello, hello. Hi, Terence Tam here from Radical Marketing. Today I'd like to maybe help you with your Facebook ads a little bit more. Now, first thing you go into Facebook is that, and set up your ads, is that they'll give you a whole bunch of objectives to choose from, right? There's all this like awareness, branding, lead gen, whatever. You know, for a new guy or girl that's getting into Facebook marketing, that can be a bit overwhelming. And also, if you pick the right objective, you can actually help save your marketing dollars a lot. Okay, so I want to make sure that you pick the right marketing objective with your Facebook ads so that you don't end up spending and wasting money on your Facebook ads, and so that you can get the best bang for your dollar. Alright, so let's hop onto my computer and we'll show you what we can do there.
Alright guys, welcome to my monitor. Well, alright, as I said, I will show you the various ways that you can actually use Facebook campaign objectives to actually maximize the return on your investment with your Facebook ads. So if you can look at this page here, basically once you start a new campaign, this is the page you will see using Ads Manager. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few different objectives that you can choose from here, right? And this is where a lot of people might just get confused and select the wrong objectives. Now, for me personally, from my experience, I would, running, all these hundreds and hundreds of campaigns, I generally have only used 4 objectives successfully. The rest of them, most of them I've tried it, maybe except for app installs, I haven't tried that one. But most of them I have tried them and they have not given me the results that I have desired. So I would not recommend them, especially if you're just starting off. And there are 4 objectives here that I would suggest, depending on what your, campaign is all about, to use. Alright, and these 4 objectives here, please take note, are number 1, traffic, and number 2, engagement, number 3, video views, and number 4, probably the most important one and most frequently used one by me, conversions. Alright, so let's go into each one of these ones and let me explain what situation you should be using each of these objectives. Alright, so let's get into the first one, traffic. In what situation would you use traffic is that usually maybe at the start when I'm first working with a new client, or where we're trying to build an audience, okay? That's where we use traffic the most, because what happens is Facebook will look at the market you have, the audience you have selected, and say, okay, who's most likely to click on this ad? All right. So Facebook is actually optimizing for clicks to your from your ad to a page on perhaps your website. Okay. So generally, for example, I would use maybe a blog post, right? And direct people from here using this traffic objective to go to my blog post, to read my blog post. So it's, I guess, number 1, it's for branding purposes. This is good for cold traffic, which is just traffic, people that have not heard of you before, all right, where you're starting to build awareness and you're starting to build a brand with them. This is a fantastic objective to use because you get the lowest cost per click, okay? So I've gotten cost per click as low as, equivalent in US cents, perhaps around, on a B2C basis, around 3-4 cents per click, okay, which is extremely cheap. And, basically what happens is once they click on this, this ad, they land on my blog page, I can then retarget them, these people, using other forms of ads. Okay, so that's retargeting, which we'll talk another time. But basically, what we can do is, what Facebook can do is, we can tag these people that have visited our website, and on Facebook we can then make them a second offer, because now they're aware of us, they've read our blog posts, now they're more warm towards us, we're not a stranger anymore. Okay, now we can ask them for coffee, for example. Okay, just in terms of a human relationship speaking wise. All right, so we can then make them perhaps sign up for a free consultation, or sign up for events or something like that. Okay, so this is often the first good objective to use when you're first starting off a new campaign. All right, so that's very important. Now, secondly is engagement. All right, engagement is pretty important, and that's where also, I believe, it's where you also get page likes as well. Okay, so it's important in that, especially when you're first starting off, to get some page likes, right? Because you don't want to start advertising and people come to see your Facebook page and you got like, basically your dog, your mom, and your sister, and your best friend liking your page, a total of like 5 likes. Okay, that's not going to build much brand or much credibility. All right, so the first thing you need to do is basically get your page likes up to at least a few hundred, if not like 1,000 or 2,000, right? So that there is a bit of credibility there. Okay, so this is the objective you would use to build your page likes. Okay, and also, obviously, it's also very important in this sense that, if you want to, and I've used this strategy before, which is a bit more advanced, is to build engagement on a blog post, on a particular ad post, right? And I've used it several times where I say, hey, I'm launching this new product. If you're interested, please comment below, right? Or then people will start commenting, yes, I'm interested to get a copy of it when you launch it. And then when I launch a product, I have maybe 50 people that I can contact straight off the bat and say, hey, here's the stuff that you wanted. Hope you like it. If you want it, please sign up on my newsletter right here on this link. Okay, so that's a more advanced strategy, but I'm just showing you a few things you can do with engagement here. If you don't get it the first time, don't worry. This is more advanced stuff. Okay. All right, and then the next one is the video views objective. Okay, and video views are becoming increasingly important on Facebook, and Facebook is really pushing its content producers, its advertisers towards creating more videos, because we all know video is the future for Facebook and as well as all the social media platforms. So whenever you're sort of like creating a video and you want it to go viral, for example, you want a lot of people to view it and share it, and perhaps you want to build an audience of people that view your video so that it can retarget them down the track. All right, then you can use video views. And a more advanced strategy, once again, is that you can use video views to build audiences. Okay, to build lookalike audiences. So that's more advanced stuff down the track, which we can talk more about. But for those of you who are advanced, you know what I'm saying. If you don't, that's fine. You can use this to generate people to watch your video, and once they watch it, you can also then retarget them based on how many percent of the video they have watched. So it's a very, very powerful tool to create and segment audiences on Facebook. Okay, and also to build your brand as well, of course. And finally, conversion. Conversions is probably the most frequently used objective for me and my clients, because these are people who take action immediately on your website. Okay, so they might actually sign up for a consultation. They might sign up for a seminar or webinar or any particular event. They might download, or you might want them to download an ebook, a report. If you are one of those where you want to get the email, right, and start nurturing them, it's like, start building that relationship with them through email, then conversions is the main objective you should use. Okay, so conversions, basically what Facebook does is that it looks for people in the audience that you have selected that are most likely to actually take action on your website, whether it's to sign up for any event, etc., etc. All right, so conversions are also used in terms of when we were talking about retargeting, right? That's where you also use the conversions objective, okay, to get people to sign up for stuff. All right, so I hope this was useful to you in that, we have talked about the 4 main objectives of Facebook campaigns that you should be using. I truly hope that you can start, and once again, these 2 are probably at the start you would use more, and as you build your audience and as people get warmer towards your brand, that's where your conversions become more important. And if your e-commerce, perhaps your product catalog sales and store visits will become more important later on. Okay, and video views also are very important to build your audience using videos, but that's only when you get into the video marketing part of it, and that's something we can cover down the track as well. So I hope that enlightened you a bit and ease that confusion around Facebook ad objectives. This hopefully will be useful to you, and hopefully you can get some good ROI in your marketing. And drop me an email, let me know how it goes. I would love to hear back from you. This is Terence Tam here, signing off on Radical Marketing. And if you need any help, just reach out to me on the contact form on my page. Drop me an email. Happy to hear from you, and if I can help you out, so much the better. All right, so have a great day and enjoy your Facebook ad campaigns. Bye.